The 1984 NBA Draft was the 37th annual draft of the National Basketball Association, NBA. It was held at the Felt Forum at Madison Square Garden in New York City, New York, on June 19, 1984, before the 1984-85 season. 1. The draft was broadcast in the United States on the USA Network. 2. In this draft, 23 NBA teams took turns selecting amateur U.S. college basketball players and other eligible players, including international players. The Houston Rockets won the coin flip and were awarded the first overall pick, while the Portland Trail Blazers, who obtained the Indiana Pacers' first-round pick in a trade, were awarded the second pick. 3. The remaining first-round picks and the subsequent rounds were assigned to teams in reverse order of their win-loss record in the previous season. The Cleveland Cavaliers were awarded an extra first-round draft pick as compensation for the draft picks traded away by their previous owner, Ted Stepien. 4. A player who had finished his 4-year college eligibility was automatically eligible for selection. Before the draft, 5 college underclassmen announced that they would leave college early and would be eligible for selection. 5. Prior to the draft, the San Diego Clippers relocated to Los Angeles and became the Los Angeles Clippers. 6. The draft consisted of 10 rounds comprising the selection of 228 players. This draft was the last to be held before the creation of the draft lottery in 1985. 7. It was also the first NBA draft to be overseen by David Stern, who would continue as the commissioner of the league for the following 30 years. The draft is generally considered to be one of the greatest in NBA history, 8-9, with 4 Hall of Famers being drafted in the first 16 picks and 5 overall. The following list includes other draft picks who have appeared in at least one NBA game. The following trades involving drafted players were made on the day of the draft. 1. Prior to the day of the draft, the following trades were made and resulted in exchanges of picks between the teams. The Houston Rockets used their first pick to draft Akeem Olajuwon, 47, a junior center from the University of Houston. The Nigerian-born Olajuwon became the second foreign-born player to be drafted first overall, after Michael Thompson from the Bahamas in 1978. 48. The Portland Trail Blazers used the second overall pick to draft Sam Bowie from the University of Kentucky. The Chicago Bulls used the third pick to draft Naismith and Wooden College Player of the Year Michael Jordan from the University of North Carolina. 149. Jordan went on to win the Rookie of the Year award and was also selected to the All-NBA second team in his rookie season. 50. Jordan's teammate at North Carolina, Sam Perkins, was drafted 4th by the Dallas Mavericks. Charles Barkley, a junior forward from Auburn University, was drafted 5th by the Philadelphia 76ers. Olajuwon, Jordan, and Barkley, along with the 16th pick John Stockton and the 131st pick Oscar Schmidt, have been inducted to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. 51. The first 4 mentioned players were also named in the 50 Greatest Players in NBA History list announced at the league's 50th anniversary in 1996. 52. Olajuwon's achievements include 2 NBA championships, 2 Finals Most Valuable Player awards, 1 Most Valuable Player award, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 12 All-NBA team selections, 12 All-Star Game selections and 9 All-Defensive Team selections. Olajuwon retired as the all-time league leader in total blocked shots with 3,830 blocks. 53. The third pick, Jordan, achieved even greater success than Olajuwon. He won 6 NBA championships, 6 Finals Most Valuable Player awards, 5 Most Valuable Player awards, 1 Defensive Player of the Year award, 11 All-NBA team selections, 14 All-Star Game selections, 3 NBA All-Star Game MVP awards, and 9 All-Defensive Team selections. 50. Barkley and Stockton never won an NBA championship, but both players received numerous awards and honors. Barkley won the Most Valuable Player in 1993 and was selected to 11 All-NBA teams, 11 All-Star Games, and was the MVP of the 1991 All-Star Game. 54. Stockton was selected to 11 All-NBA teams, 10 All-Star Games and 5 All-Defensive teams before retiring as the all-time league leader in assists and steals and was co-MVP of the 1993 All-Star Game along with his Utah Jazz teammate Karl Malone. 55. Jordan, Barkley and Stockton would later play as teammates for the 1992 Dream Team. Alvin Robertson, the 7th pick, is the only other player from this draft who has won annual NBA awards as a player. He won both the Defensive Player of the Year award and the Most Improved Player award in 1986. He was also selected to one All-NBA team, 4 All-Star games, 6 consecutive All-Defensive teams. 56. Both Robertson and Olajuwon are among only 4 players in NBA history who have ever achieved the extremely rare feat of recording a quadruple-double. 2 other players from this draft, 9th pick Otis Thorpe and 11th pick Kevin Willis, were also selected to one All-Star game each. 57. Willis also had one selection to the All-NBA team. 58. Rick Carlisle, the 70th pick, became a coach after ending his playing career and won the Coach of the Year award in 2002 while coaching the Detroit Pistons. In 2011, he coached the Dallas Mavericks to an NBA championship. 59. The 1984 draft class is considered to be one of the best in NBA history as it produced 5 Hall of Famers and 7 All-Stars. 60, 61, 62, 63, however, it was also marked by the Blazers' selection of Sam Bowie, considered one of the biggest draft busts in NBA history. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, it is believed that the Blazers picked Bowie over Michael Jordan because they already had an all-star shooting guard in Jim Paxson and a young shooting guard in Clyde Drexler, whom they drafted in the 1983 draft. 50, 69, although Drexler went on to have a successful career, Bowie's career was cut short by injuries. He had missed 2 of the past 3 seasons in his college career as well. 49, despite having a 10-year career in the NBA and averaging 10.9 points and 7.5 rebounds per game, Bowie's career was interrupted by 5 leg surgeries, which limited him to 139 games in 5 years with the Blazers. 70-71. Brazilian Oscar Schmidt was drafted with the 131st pick in the 6th round by the New Jersey Nets. However, Schmidt turned down the offers to play in the NBA and stayed to play in Italy and later in Brazil. He played in 5 Olympics and was the top scorer in 3 of them. He finished his career with 49,703 points with various clubs and the Brazilian national team, more than the NBA's career scoring leader, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who scored 38,387 points in his NBA career. 72. In 2010, International Basketball Federation, FIBA, honored Schmidt with an induction to the FIBA Hall of Fame. 73, and Schmidt was inducted by the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2013. 74.